Hello, everyone. It's Uncle Jeff, and it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. So nice that I think we should go for a hike today. So let's get started. Woohoo! Almost ready. Just one more cut. That's what the girls say in the house with the dog on top. Just a few more feathers. The other little girl's collecting feathers. We are going on a hike. And who's going on a hike? The oldest is Wren, the middle child is Elle, then the youngest is Hattie, and their little dog Bean. And already they're seeing a bird up in the tree, a mountain chickadee. And what else do we see in the forest? There's bushes here, a snowberry. There's the sign to tell them that they're going to Buck Mountain. There's a bumblebee. We like bumblebees. There's a little chipmunk and there's a little red fox in the forest. It's our favorite thing to do to go on a hike. There's the chipmunk again and another bush, a salmonberry, a fern, and oh, they see some barred owlets in the tree. Those are baby owls. And then you hear the Stellar Jay way up at top saying, chuck, 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 chuck. And you see the three children walking along the trail with their little dog Bean and all the things they see. One of the bushes up here, as you might guess, is called an Oregon grape. It's not really a grape, you don't eat it, but we see it. There's little Hattie, hey, wait for me, as they get ahead of her. And there's all these other things in the forest. That's where the chipmunks have their nest underground. See, they're poking up there. And some more plants, a wild columbine. In the beginning, we run like maniacs when they go on the hike because they're so excited to be in the forest. Even little Bean, Earth. Until a ripe patch of thimbleberries slows us down. See, they found some wild berries in the forest and they're eating them. And they see also big Douglas firs up here. There's a big Douglas fir, the trees from there. A little frog or a toad, western toad. And there's little Hattie reaching for the thimbleberries. Elle, the oldest, Elle is the middle child, teaches us how to make leaf baskets. You can get a little basket make out of a leaf. You can bend them and fold them like they're doing there. You fold them one way and this way, and they make a little tiny mini basket, and you can carry your thimbleberries. And what do they hear? Tap, 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 tap up in the tree. So here are the kids. They're just crashed out on the log. We may have eaten too many berries. Is it possible to eat too many berries? I don't know, but they're laying over this fallen log, which they call a nurse log because other trees are growing out of it. Tap, tap. Oh, there we go. The pileated woodpecker. Tap, 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 tap on the tree. And old little Bean is chasing that chipmunk. And then Hattie was saying, I thought we were saving some for later. She has some of her berries in the little berry basket they made. The hike gets steep and the trail narrows, which often happens in a hike. And then the little one crawls up a little bit higher and says, boo, tries to scare him. How'd you get up there so fast? Elle says to her. And they're going up to the hike. Uh-oh, but then they get kind of lost. They must have gotten off trail a little bit over here by the creek with the rocks on the creeks. So they start looking at the map of the state forest to see which way is north. They have to figure out how to go. And so they're looking at maps, but now these two, they don't look like they can read the maps right because Wren's got her map sideways and Hattie's has the map upside down. Pretty sure we're not supposed to cross a river yet. That's what sometimes it feels like. You wonder if you're going the right way. Now they're trying to figure it out with their maps. Did we go left after the berry patch? Right, I think. And then they're doing their own kind of thing. Ren, what's another word for blue? Azure, cerulean, cobalt. And the little dog is taking a little nap while they're figuring it out. They've got all their stuff they brought with them on their hike. Their apples to eat along the way. They've got some water bottles. And Ren, the oldest one, likes to keep sketches. And so this is her little diary, her little journal of the hike. She's noting that Hattie always finds the route. She's the route finder. And she's looking down on Hattie. This is her drawing of Hattie looking down at the map, trying to figure it out. And she finally figures it out. We're halfway there. And then they're going, in no time, they get back on track. Speaking of tracks, Ren notices these little footprints or track prints on the ground. And she's asking, who made these? What animal made those? A deer walks past. Bean sneezes. A deer, those look like deer tracks to me. There it is. There's the deer, a white-tailed deer. And little Bean sneezes, achoo. And they're walking along, they see that Elle sees a little white-tailed deer. Actually, it's a big white-tailed deer. But the deer leaves so quickly, we wonder if it was even really there. It's gone. They run away fast when they see us sometimes. A little light rain comes and goes. That happens in Oregon. But the birds are happy. We listen to them chirp and chatter in the trees. This is the river we were looking for, right, Hattie? And Ren is still sketching. She's sketching what she sees. There's a mountain bluebird in the tree, and she's sketching the mountain bluebird. And she's already seen the mountain chickadee, and there's been a hummingbird along the way, too. Hattie gets tired. Elle offers to carry her. We can't hear you, she says. I said 30 minutes to the top, so they're walking up. And they go under a waterfall. We've seen that up in Oregon. Soon, Elle is tired too. Giddy up, I can't do this much longer. She's carrying all three of them now. That's pretty hard. But they're climbing up the tree. They're going, or excuse me, climbing up the mountain. There's the summit that's coming up soon on the perimeter loop. Rides over everyone. She gets tired of carrying them, so they're on their own to walk up the hill. There's the little dog. There's the three of them going up. And it gets cold at the top, and she says, brr, it's getting chilly. But finally they make it. And at the top, Ren takes out her flag. Elle reads her poem. Hattie releases the feathers she collected in that first part into the wind. There they go, the feathers in the wind. We did it. They made it to the top of the mountain. And they get to bring out the binoculars and they look and they enjoy the view from up there. And then they go down the hill and it's getting dark already. And they're still seeing more things. See these Indian paintbrush, that's a kind of wildflower up there. A nice sunset. Did you see that beautiful sunset? Boy, that's pretty. And then it's dark. I don't know that I like being in the forest after dark unless I'm all set up already. But it's nice in the dark. You get to see the stars, and up in the stars, they've got these constellations, they call them. But they're almost home now. There's their home. And then Ren starts looking at her sketchbook at all the things they saw on their hike. The Steller's jay, the owls, other things. So they had a good day on the hike. So that's the story for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day. Bye-bye.